When eyes met, the world didn't erupt. There were no fireworks, no music, just silence, soft, unexpected, perfect. It was a moment that asked for nothing, yet left behind everything. A quiet interruption in the rhythm of life. Her eyes wandered briefly, not searching, not waiting, just moving with the day. Then they paused. He was already looking, not staring, not bold, just aware. Their eyes locked for a heartbeat too long, not long enough to speak, but just enough to feel. That one glance, it wasn't loud or sudden, but it echoed softly deep inside. They looked away, both smiling to themselves, not knowing why, not asking either. And yet, they met again. Not planned, not arranged, but perfectly timed. In that moment, everything else was a blur. Conversations faded into muffled whispers and footsteps became distant echoes. They exchanged glances filled with curiosity, each smile feeling like a secret shared only between them. Time seemed to stand still as the sun dipped lower in the sky, casting a warm glow around them. Words were unnecessary. Their expressions spoke volumes. With every fleeting smile and knowing look, a bond quietly formed, an invisible thread connecting their hearts. Even as life continued to rush past, they found solace in this simple connection, a moment untouched by expectations. This time the glance lingered. A shy glance became a shared smile. A moment became a memory. Still no words, no introductions, just the kind of silence that feels full instead of empty. Days passed, maybe weeks. Each encounter felt like reading the next page of a quiet story. They sat near each other once, not close enough to touch, but close enough to feel the warmth. A nod, a smile, a heartbeat. No script, no labels, only presence, only peace. There was no chase, no declarations, just a gentle unfolding, as if their hearts were learning a new language. He held the door. She waited. Their eyes met again, and again. Each time something deeper settled between them, not seen, not named, but known. And then came the day when silence spoke louder than words. In that stillness, they both understood the uncharted territory unfolding between them. With every glance, they painted a picture of trust and warmth, woven together by invisible threads. As they shared stories without uttering sounds, laughter danced around them, turning moments into cherished memories. Shadows grew long, and the world faded away, leaving just the two of them under the expansive sky. Their hearts beat in sync, echoing the promise of something beautiful yet to come. They settled onto a park bench, the night sky above them filled with twinkling stars. The world around faded into silence as they shared moments that felt like eternity. Each glance spoke volumes, echoing feelings that words could never express. In that tranquil space, laughter bubbled up effortlessly, blending with whispered secrets that wove through the night air. They were no longer strangers. They had become something more, an inseparable part of each other's story. One evening they walked beside each other. No destination, no expectations, just step by step, letting silence carry the words they didn't need. Then came the moment, a quiet stillness in the air. Hands brushed, once, again, then stayed. Eyes met again, and this time, everything made sense. There were no questions left, no need for answers, only the quiet certainty that this, whatever this was everything. And so, two hearts once strangers in passing found a rhythm, not in noise, not in declarations, but in quiet glances and soft presence. When eyes met, love didn't begin loudly, it began truthfully, gently, eternally.